Okay, can we just go back a little bit? When he was military head of state, he launched the Back to Farm program. It was compulsory for every governmental official, every lecturer in every university, everyone that is in the government curfew, to make sure that you have a little farm. So for the first time we saw everybody has actually, you know, by then there was the war against indiscipline, and people, once he utters anything, it becomes law automatically. But under a democratic setting, it's now different. You understand? There is the legislator, legislation that he has to make sure that he respects. And you know the kind of relationship between him and the National Assembly, it was an excellent one. So there were also plenty of bills sponsored by him in accordance to agricultural thing. The land issue was one of the bills that was sponsored by his regime, and it passed through the House of Representatives and the Senate. Land is actually owned by the subnationals. It doesn't belong to the federal government. And President Buhari respected that. It's a constitutional thing. Land belongs to all the subnationals. The federal government does not have a single hectare of land anywhere. Land belongs to the states. So under that purview, he now gave the subnationals the power to make sure that the lands are there. And then there was also a massive program to put more land into agriculture. And then you have to mechanize. While states in the northern part of the country were asking for tractors, states in the southwestern part and the southeast were asking for excavators, big graders, because of the forested areas. So the needs were different, because the agroecological vegetational zone of Nigeria is so huge within the same country. You have somewhere with 3 months of rainfall. You have another area with about 11 months of rainfall within the same country. And you have a place that you don't have a single tree, completely desert, and you go to south or southeast, you enter a forest, and then you'll be going for about several kilometers without seeing the sun, even when it is 12 noon. So the needs were different. And then those needs were being identified, and they were encapsulated into all the agricultural programs he was doing. What Mr. A needs is different from what Mr. B needs.
Yes.
So he was able to make sure that he jingles, to make sure that he satisfies Mr. A and also satisfy Mr. B at the same time, all with the main objective that the agricultural subsector will stand strong on its own.